Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky us.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, what's going on, people? What's good? What's really going on? You saw us just now on the Trinity, me, Flex Owen, talking about this situation, talking about Man United and the situation we find ourselves in. Mbuemo, 70 million, Spurs putting a bid on the table. Spurs are saying this is the player that they want, this is the player that they want to bring in. They feel that Thomas Frank should be able to convince him. They put the bread up, and now it's all about Mbuemo. It's all about, does he want to play for them or us? Again, Man United is the main stage. I get it. I hear you when you say, listen, Spurs, this, that, and the other. Spurs playing Champions League. But it's just not Man United. That's the facts of it. There's nowhere to go with that one. Spurs is not Man United. I want to hear what you have to say. But for me, I think... tell me the options. Tell me who to go for instead of Bryan Mbuemo. 70 million that can give that level of output. If you lot can say a better player, I'm willing to say, you know what? I agree. Let's head that way. If you lot can identify a player, not a player that's signed for another club, because we're not in the Shirky situation right now. I'm talking about a player that you've identified that can give us that level of output, because the next player on the list is Semenyo. You heard Semenyo dibbling. Those are the players you've been hearing about if we're going for something different. Personally, I would want to bring in the option, the number one option. If you're 5 billion off, I get sins of the past. This just feels different in terms of when you talk about sins of the past, because when I understand sins of the past, I'm more of the understanding of, paying them a stupid wage, a ridiculous wage, like something ridiculous. Javi Simmons, we don't know if he'd come to us. Let's have it right. Doesn't have to be a 10, could be a switch which frees up Bruno to go up. Absolutely. But who's that 6 you're talking about? We're talking about, I like that what was doing at Man United that was different when we were saying, you know what, we're going to go for Prem-proven strike. We're going to go for Prem-proven players. Yes, I can say Sanchez. You questioned what he was in it for when he was thinking about football. Could have gone to Man City, picked up a league medal, chose to come to Man United strictly for the cash. Different situation. Get two midfielders instead. I hear that to get two midfielders instead. But then the flip side, the flip verse of two midfielders instead is you might get midfielders that you don't want. What happens if you get two? I like Agati, but what happens if you're getting things like Agati? You have to trust that our recruiters can bring in quality players. Quality players. Is there two midfielders you've identified in the Premier League that would just slot in and be perfect for us? Because that's why Cunha feels like a great signing for me, personally. I look at the Cunha signing, I'm like, you know what? I like the fact that he's done it. Difficult games in the Premier League. He's done the Christmas schedule. He's managed that. Cold days, cold nights at Burnley. He's played in them situations. I want that. I don't want players that, again, have to acclimatize to the league. There's too much to be done. Our manager literally has to hit the ground running. Hence, why I'm looking for a certain type of player. You lot are saying Leon Bailey. Would you prefer Leon Bailey in the 10 more than Mbuemo? Is that the move for you lot? Do you lot see Leon Bailey as the man? I don't know. Xerxes, Rasmus, Mbuemo, Gyökeres. I don't know. Like, sometimes you go for these certain players. Like, I asked Owen the question, which I was really interested in when it comes down to, I asked Owen, like, what happens if Gyökeres, perfect example. What happens if a player like that, yeah, is we bid for 70 million, but then they go up and say 75? What do we do in that situation? Do we now walk away because we don't want to be like, what do we do? And it's tough because I don't think people would answer that question nicely. Like, if if the difference between signing Gyökeres is the likes of how much million, let me just save this. Vibes. There you go. Light blue. There you go. Start go. Let me open the lines as well. I think we should sign him personally. I don't know what, like, I'm not with this whole line of don't go for a player like this. I think there's players you make special allowances for, special dispensation. And this is one of them. Like, he's on yeah, thank you so much. I saw that. Big up, yo. Listen, we gotta sign this player. We have to sign this player because now we have to rely on Man United to go and find another player that fits what we're trying to do. When you have that already in Mbuemo, you're a fraud. Shane, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. But call in if you got issues. You'll remember you can do that, to be honest. But yeah, to be honest, you know what? Because I'm hot in it, I'm tetchy in it. Yeah, I don't want to start like cussing today, so I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, just watch how you speak to man in it. Like, just watch yourself in it. I'm hot, so I get like, yeah. Yeah. Man said expected Shadrach. I'm just hot in the room, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad like that. I'm just hot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only offering the community out and that. So I'm just gonna chill. But yeah, behave yourself a little bit. All right, let's get to work, man. I'm gonna have a wusa and then drink a juice. Let's go. Open the lines.
KG, what is this behavior? You want it, you're asking for it.
Yeah. Get up.
Hey, why? I don't know why man called you a fraud. What have you done lately?
Oh, but I don't know, man. I just like, bro, what we're not gonna do today is all of that, to be honest. Like, I'm not. But call in though. If you got a problem, call in, man. I say that, like,
KG's basically telling you that whoever it was who wrote that, he literally wants you to call in. Like, he's actually just wants you to call in.
yeah, tell me
So
what you
yeah.
have a problem. Anyway, go ahead, man. The floor's yours, bro. Let me just be bro. Let me just be a good you and just be normal, bro. What do you think of that? What does Man United do?
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the thing from Sky Sports, hello,
Yeah, I'm
are
here,
you still there? Yeah, when I saw the thing from Sky Sports, I did get pissed. I was annoyed, innit, when I saw that. I was like, nah. I didn't think for last week or so when they've been linked to Thomas Frank, I didn't think that they tried to go for Mbuemo just because of how much we've had like advanced in talks of like doing the deal and sorting out his like personal terms and all that. But they could outbid us. They could, but it just depends if Mbuemo's gonna do us a solid and be like, nah.
Conversation about, do you feel like, let's say they said we have to match the bid, are you on some walking away shit?
60 mil was the max that I said, innit? I'm changing it because I'm too invested now with this player. I'm changing it.
Sorry. I just dropped- so what are you changing it to?
70 to 75. If we must, KG, I'm too invested now. Like my heart's set on bringing this player to the club, bro. I've watched too many clips. I've invested too much in this story. I want the player because I'm looking at other clubs bringing in certain other players, and we've got a player right here who did 20 GA last season, and now I want him at this club. And on top of that, I don't want that scrub NN to come here and doing his nonsense about his players being saved.
Yeah. I think 70 million. I'd match it. I'd match it on a
Yeah. I think anything over 70 to 75, I'd be like, okay, fair enough, walk away. Maybe you can use that money to get
I'm
one of the Victor deals done. I don't know.
But I was willing to go to 70 million before. It's like when
Yeah,
someone
I think mine was like 60 to 65 in it, and that was with the add-ons. But I think United do need to move a little bit quicker now. Like put the bid in before Tottenham try putting in a bid. If
Man
they
United,
do,
yeah, we just started. Remember when he said we're getting ready to do the deal? We're getting ready to put in a bid. Should have put the bid in time, like a little while
well,
ago.
they put one in, and then I've been hearing for the last 3 to 4 days because I thought we would have got a here we go before Wednesday or Wednesday the latest because they were like, oh, they're preparing a second bid. It's like basically just working out the finer details of the add-ons on this second bid. I'm like, brother, how many days do you need to find out some add-ons? Just put in the bid, put in the second bid, and make sure that bid gets accepted.
I'll put in a bit. I'll put in a. Now I'm gonna ask a different type of poll. How much are you willing to spend on Mbuemo?
Like 55 to 65, and then do 65 to 75, and then just put
prices. We have to do where we are. So I'm on some. How much are you willing to spend on?
Or you could just put 60, 70, 80 and just see what everyone puts.
And I'm gonna put walk away as well. Walk away, and then we got it's 60 as well, isn't it? 60.
Yeah, so 60, 70, or just put 80. At least if people put on 80, we can understand it could be around 75 to 80-ish anyway. But
all right, cool. I know they didn't want 60, and what did we bid before? 65, innit?
I think it was like 4. I think it was like 45 plus 10 or something.
But they wanted 65 in it, so I'm gonna do what they've asked for. All right, cool. Poll is in the chat. You lot get involved. Let me know what you're thinking. Last final thought.
Lastly, nothing else really. Just get the Mbuemo thing done, and then we can move on to the striker, innit?
Absolutely, big up, bro. All right, here we go. United at the moment dropping a whole lot of smoke screens. All this, these potential talks but no bids. United way of going. Look, we're trying. Hold on. At United at the moment dropping a lot of smoke screens. All these potential talks but no bids. United's way of going. Look, we're trying. Jeez. Let me read this one. I'd love to get him, but we won't be mad if we miss out. Move Bruno to 10 and buy 2 proper midfielders instead. Don't overpay because of banner. This is the thing. I feel like sometimes you lot believe it's a banter thing. It's not about banter. I told you lot, like, this. I believe this is a good player. I wanted this player more than Cunha, personally. So this is not a, oh my God, what are people going to say? We finished 15th. Like, what more banter can you drop more than you could have got relegated? I think we passed the scales of banter. The only thing that can happen to us worse now is relegation. Really. Nathaniel, been a member for 10 months. We need Mbuemo. Big up as well, by the way. We need Mbuemo. We don't have time to start negotiations for a midfielder. I say we sign him after a sell or two, if possible. KG, if Mbuemo comes, you must add. You see the thing about the old days from the wire to your soundboard for the next season. Ooh. I can't remember that quote as well. See a thing. Who said that? Who said that? It's been years since I watched The Wire, by the way. It's been years. Let's go. Larry. Mira saying Spurs already made a bid 65 plus 5. Do we match that? That's why we're here, Larry. Aobs, this Gyökeres has distracted us. Move on, get Mbuemo done ASAP. We cannot afford to lose this one. It's a player that wants to play for us as well. You guys had all the energy before the final. What happened? Imagine losing to us again in June. Here's $5, my guy. Hey, what's going on, man? Let's move on. Wrap up. What are you telling me?
I'm not worried, man. This is hot noise again.
Hot noise. Hot noise. Darren Lewis.
Darren Lewis is a hater, bro. This is hot noise. They always do this. Spurs haven't even made a bid. The same shit they do with another thing. They haven't even made a bid. Arsenal's made a bid. Arsenal hasn't made a bid for Gyökeres. Bare hot garbage to get clicks. You need to calm down.
Wait, you're saying Spurs haven't put in a bid for him at all?
There's no bid.
How have you verified that? Where have you got that from?
First of all, Slow Sports News had to take it back about there was a bid for Tottenham. Oh, he still wants Man United.
So give us your sources, bro. Where to go to see? Tell us where we to go to verify what you're saying to us right now.
Go on Twitter. Go Alice. Alice. What's the name? She was saying it as well.
Who?
So Alice Talks Football. There's bare people saying the same thing.
So I should go to Alice. So wait, hold on. Let's quickly go and find out. Here's the truth on Mbuemo. Wait, hold on. Let's go. Breaking. Tottenham have launched a 70 million bid to hijack Brian Mbuemo. Alice says Daniel Levy will never just go in with 70 million for Mbuemo. This is how you know.
I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. You need to calm down. I don't. They're going off the Thomas Frank.
So where's that come from? Where's all this stuff coming from then?
What do you mean?
Where's this news coming from? Why have they said Spurs put in a bid? Who said that?
You believe Slow Sports News?
But are Sky Sports allowed to just say anything they want? Don't they have to verify it?
Yeah, of course they do. But to me, I don't really rate Sky Sports News. I'll have to be real with you. I don't rate Sky Sports.
You don't rate Sky Sports News?
I ain't rated them for years. They're always late to the party. They're always taking shit back. I don't rate them. I'm sorry.
What are you lot saying? This is rubbish. Thank you. I've been saying it. Project 28. What are you lot saying in the chat? We're here for Get Spurs. I don't.
He wants United. I believe this is my opinion here. I believe it's just payment structure. That's what I believe. And we'll get him for 65 M's. No more than Cunha. No more than what we pay for Cunha.
My thing is, like, we don't have a true, unless, ask this brother why Joe binned him earlier. Why'd you get binned by Joe earlier?
Well, I don't know what he's talking about there. I didn't get binned from Joe. I don't know what he's on. But anyway, continue.
You know what? That's the, hold on. Ornstein and Romano say, until Ornstein and Romano say it, they're not worrying. It's true. Ornstein not coming out and saying anything is...
If he said it, then I'm shook. I'm not going to lie. But Slow Sports News, they're always late to the party. They chat shit. It's not the same. They're not the same, like, validity anymore. I've got to be real. The Gyökeres thing, though, is a mess. But it's a mess. I explained it to Joe Blackman before. The gentleman's agreement was dealt with by the former sporting director. That's why this new Donny is saying, no, he's not having it. That's what's going on with that.
Wrap up, big up, man. Big up. I asked him for information. He told me Alice instead of Sky. I like Alice. I like Alice, though. That's a bit mad. Brother. Yo, wrap up.
Yeah.
About that though. I asked her where you getting this verifying this news from. And you know you did say Alice Talks instead of Sky in it.
Yeah, it's her sources or from other verified from other sources, but I don't trust Sky Sports, bro. I'm telling you. They chat shit.
You don't think that's a bit mad?
No, because she's just relaying other sources. She's not the literal source. You think I really believe that? But the source
Who's the source then? Where's the source, bro? You're telling me it's not real, bro. And I'm saying, all right.
So listen,
take me
I'm
to
to
the
be real
source.
to you. I'm to
No,
be real.
because wait, hold on. You do understand what's going on, right? Yeah. You said don't believe
So are
it.
you scared? Are
No,
you
you
scared that
said-
Tottenham's gonna get this deal?
No, wait, hold on. I'm just getting by what you're telling me, bro. You said just now, yeah. You're not worried.
I'm not worried.
You've seen stuff online.
Yeah.
So no, wicked. What have you seen? Yeah, you said you don't trust Sky. Trust Alice.
Yeah.
And I love Alice. So I'm not even trying to, it's just a bit mad. How much are you willing to spend? 65 maximum. You lot all 65, that's it. Some of you lot are getting up to 70. Doctor.
Where did yeah, hi. I just want to say something to
Doctor, you
wrap
still
up.
remember that? Doctor, you still remember?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, so quickly. Where did Alice get her information from wrap up? Isn't it not Sky, right? So what do you mean if you don't trust Sky? What do you mean? You know what? I'm not even gonna waste my time and argue this point. Oh my god. And I also love Alice, but
I love Alice. I
love Alice
listen,
too.
I mean,
But
I'm telling you
my
now,
point,
yeah,
my
but I'm
point
saying
from
he quoted her without saying like he
where
hasn't
she
done
quoted it from.
where she quoted it from. So he said,
Exactly.
I believe that. He said, I just believe
Exactly. So I caught on quick to what you were saying, quick, because I was like, yeah, but anyway, we're here to talk about Mbuemo. I also want Mbuemo to stay, yeah,
to sign.
or to sign for United. I really feel like if we match whatever, like if we
Hey, the deal's not real. You don't have to match anything.
yeah, or if we decide to, like, we have to talk with Mbuemo about his contract and everything, write it down, nail everything down, make sure everybody's getting what they want from this whole thing, sign the contract and let's go, because I really want
This poll is more credible. Alice or Sky Sports. I might even have to call her and tell her, listen, what's going on. I might even have to call her and tell her, God, I can't believe it.
Wow, this community is messy as hell. Anyway, we need to keep the momentum going. After we do this deal with Mbuemo, we move on to the next. Look if Osimhen isn't, like, nail Osimhen down, get another a goalkeeper. Let's talk about that. As much as we're talking about incomings, we have to nail down, like, make sure all the outgoings actually go. Sancho has to go, Malacia has to go,
Sis, these players, man, they have
Rashford has to
by the
go.
balls. They have this team by the balls, man.
Yeah,
These
they
lot
do.
do what they want,
But
and
we
then-
have to let
and they're gonna wait till. If I was smart, if I'm the other team, I'm saying, listen, I'm not even putting in a bid for Dons. I'm waiting for preseason when they have to report. That's when I'm gonna start moving, man, because they have to get rid of me. Because by right, as an employee, I gotta fly out. What do you mean I'm
Yeah.
not in preseason? I must be there just the same way Sancho was. And
Yeah.
Amram doesn't want them players around, and they know that.
Mhm. Yeah, and I don't think so. That's why I'm surprised that most people think that Amarim wants Sancho in the team. I can guarantee you he doesn't.
That one we don't know.
No, me, no. Like, call me. You see how they hired a body language person for United? They should have paid me that money,
Or would you have told us?
cause
When
for
did you see
free.
Cameron's body language to Sancho? What have you
No,
seen?
no, 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 no. No, from what he has presented us so far
Yeah,
in the what 9 months he's been with us,
yeah.
he seems to be a no nonsense person.
But how do you know that he couldn't? Sancho wouldn't work for Amarin.
Sanchez, just over the past 3 4 years, I've watched him. I just know. And my source, why are you asking? Why are people asking me my
No,
sources?
because it's a real question. Now we're just saying everyone's
I
saying a
know.
lot today. So you just decided, yeah, that you've seen body language of Amarin that's let you
Yeah,
know that he doesn't want Sancho. We're just
I
saying.
don't think I don't think they would gel. I don't think they would gel. In my
So you
opinion,
see no
I
body
don't think
language. So you see nobody.
I have.
And now we should play you. Charles, welcome to the show.
And Rasmus, we trust. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What are we doing?
Mbuemo. What we doing?
Um, if you're asking me, will I pay 70? Yes. Yes, I will. I don't care. I will pay it. I was with you last season when you wanted him. I don't care. I would pay the money.
I'd pay the money. But then people are saying that we're making the same mistakes over and over again.
Broski, see, I don't understand if people think that we're going to be buying players for 20 million, 15 million, especially from within the Prem. Prem tax is a thing, you know? And honestly, brother, we are in pole position. The only way we don't sign Mbuemo is if we walk out of that deal. It's not because Tottenham are doing anything or like any. There's nothing in Tottenham, nothing there. It's us that will decide where this player goes. So I'm not really stressed. Overall, this transfer window, I'm not even gassed or anything. Like for me to get truly gassed, let me see them Osimhen links. Then I will be ready. Then I will be up for anything. But for now, if we get him Mbuemo, cool. If we don't get him, I guess Bruno plays 10 with Cunha and we get Gyökeres. Like, it's not a bad situation if you know what I mean.
You say we can move on if it doesn't happen. Like, forget
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, we can. We
I think
can.
I'm
But
just so invested in this. Like, I'm so invested. I've been so excited about this signing, yeah. I would hate to miss out on him. I
yeah,
haven't watched one Cunha comp since he's been signed. I haven't watched one Cunha comp.
bro.
Not saying I don't like the player. I just
Yeah,
don't
it's just yeah. Cunha signing
kind of
was
care.
really dead. Yeah, Cunha signing was really dead. The Mbuemo thing is a good link, to be honest. He's a good player, but that's just where it is. There's no need for us to stress. It's Man United versus Spurs. We'll be fine.
Did we not say that in the finals?
Broski, that was different. That was different. That was different. But this is we are Man United. You understand? It's not Alice Talks giving us news. It is Man United.
No, but listen, no, respect to Alice. Alice does her job. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know why wrap up was just saying, oh my God. I don't know.
Rocco just didn't believe Sky Sports, mate, to the point he said Alice. Understandable, but crazy still. It's a different kind of mint. I don't even know why everybody is just stressed like as if Mbuemo is gone.
He's
First,
not
he
gone.
was.
He's not
Nah,
gone.
but like, let's just have it even the normal. Like, first, he joined us for 250K a week, which is money. Our Spurs paying that money out. Last I checked, they sign high and pay low wages. So if he's joining us for money, I don't think he's gonna go Spurs, is he? If he's turning down Newcastle and Arsenal to go to Spurs, brother, come on, come on. It's Spurs.
Yeah, because how much is he gonna get paid?
He's not getting
When
money
they-
at Spurs, bro. I don't.
Because if it's Spurs on the take, how much was he gonna pay him again for Man United? How much were you paying him?
They said we wanted to pay him 250. Then it was 160 with bonuses. Like
No,
Spurs,
what the media told us.
250k. He wanted
So does he
250k.
not want 250 from Spurs anymore?
That's you understand what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden he's joining Spurs
All
not
of a
for the
sudden.
money. You understand? It always changes.
God!
All of a sudden he's just big up Spurs, bro. I'm gonna take the wage cut and go Spurs. Spurs, like let's stop gassing ourselves and
Wait,
just
no,
playing.
that's funny though, because when it was us, it was a strong 250.
Brother, there
Spurs is
was
for the
always
up.
a reason. Like man, them are telling me Cunha isn't all that. That's just Man United, bro. There's always a reason. We can't let these news outlets and rival fans just gas us into running mad.
All right, big up, man. Thank you. Well, here comes one of the rivals. NN.
My
Talk to me.
guy's
You must be over the
free.
moon here.
My guys, 2026. We're there. We're there, man. Oh, they always ruin my guy, you know.
You don't have shame. I swear this is your
They
rivals.
always
I swear
ruin
this is
my
your
guy. They always
I
ruin my
swear
guy.
this is your rivals.
Listen,
I swear this is
listen.
your rivals.
Tottenham is
I swear
shit,
this is
but
your
Man United was more shit. I don't care. He's not going to win nothing at Tottenham. I just wanted to be fit for the World Cup.
To do what?
Yes.
To do what at the World Cup?
Who are you talking to like that?
What are you going to do at the World Cup?
Bro, you're Jamaican. Know your place. Don't
What
talk
are you
about the
gonna
World
do?
Cup. Don't let the World Cup come out your mouth, you know, yard.
What are you going to do at the World Cup?
Alright, don't let the World Cup come out your mouth, you know,
Hey,
yard,
what are you
man.
going to do at the
Allow
World
it.
Cup?
Allow it, man.
Hey, didn't
Who?
we
Who?
do you? Didn't we
Who?
do like
Who?
didn't Nigeria
Who's
do
we?
it?
Who's we? Who's we? Jamaica.
Shut up.
Who's we? Jamaica. Who's
But
we?
we-
Jamaica. Rep your ends. Rep your ends, man. Stop talking about me. Rep your ends.
And so you're celebrating. This is why you Chelsea fans don't have shame. You're celebrating a player going to Spurs, and you're a Chelsea fan. This is why.
I'm celebrating.
No. This is why.
Listen.
This
You asked me a
is
question.
why-
You asked me a
this
question. You
Why?
asked me a
Are
question.
they not your
You
biggest
asked me a
rival?
question. You asked me a question.
Spurs
Let me
not
tell you
your
what
biggest rival.
Let me tell you what I'm celebrating before you want to talk.
Spurs not your rival.
Want to talk rubbish. What I'm celebrating is my player still having a career. Look what you've
Bro.
done to Onana.
No, you're
Look
celebrating.
what you've done to my keeper. Look what you've done to my keeper.
Wait,
Before that, what champions
Let me
and finals. What have you done to my
don't go
goalkeeper?
backwards. I have to.
What have you done to my goalkeeper?
Here. You're not.
What have you done to my
You're
goalkeeper?
not
Don't even
Robert
try.
Shelf, bro.
I can see what you're trying to do. I can see what you're trying to do, but it's not
You're not
working.
Robert Shelf,
It's not
bro.
working.
I'm telling you now, yeah.
I'm
If
saying
you're
Mbuemo.
that's like me celebrating, bro. That's
2026
like me
World Cup,
celebrating
bro.
the Nigerian signing
2026 World Cup.
for Liverpool.
2026 World
Yes,
Cup. We're
it's
there.
happy
We're
compliment.
there, man. We're there.
Bro,
We're
you're an
there.
embarrassment.
We're there, man. I'm
you're-
not, what you saying? What you saying?
That's like me celebrating Osman.
Hey, guess what? Shut up.
You're
Shut up,
terrible.
man. No one
You're
cares.
not saying anything
No,
with your life,
no one
bro.
cares. No one
Bro.
cares.
Oh, you care? You
Oh,
care?
I care about AFCON. I care about AFCON and World Cup. This
Bro.
helps me in AFCON and World Cup.
It doesn't
Imagine him
help.
going to United and his career goes straight down like everyone else. Straight down like Onana. Straight down like everyone else. Now at
No,
Tottenham,
no
he can
doubt.
be good, but they're not going to win nothing. He can be good at Tottenham. He's not going to win nothing.
They've already won, so you don't think they're going to be better with a player like that?
No. They're Tottenham. They're Tottenham.
Wait. So
They were facing you. And they were facing you in the final. If it was anyone else, they would have lost.
they're facing you, lot, what would you have done?
They would have lost. They would have lost. It's pretty
Just still
simple. They would
supporting your
have
player,
lost.
or just still supporting him?
What do you mean?
Would you
Supporting for what?
Would you be supporting him while because he's Cameroonian in it? So you're going to support that?
Supporting him where? Supporting him where?
Why is that Spurs? You're going to get a shirt?
Well, Spurs. I had money in the line, so I was supporting Spurs anyway. You do this. I made my bag. Money over everything. I made my money. Money over everything. I made my money.
You can't
I
cuss
made
El-
my money.
You know what?
Guess
So-
what?
You know you can't cuss El Captain.
Guess what?
What's the
Guess
difference
what?
between El
Guess
Captain?
what?
What is the
I had
difference?
money in the line. That's the difference.
I
I
did
had
become
600 bags in the line.
a little bit of a slag. I became a total slag.
All of you lot.
Hey, if it's not making
All of
money,
you
it's not
lot.
making
No.
sense. If
All
it's
of
not
you
making
lot
money, it's not
right.
making sense.
You, El Captain.
Aye. Quick question.
Slags on road.
Quick question.
No,
On
crazy.
a roll.
Right now-
Quick question.
No, I
Can I
want
ask you?
to
Are you gonna
take
stop talking? Are you gonna stop talking? No, you have 20 seconds left. I just want you. Have you talked to Abby recently? How does Abby feel about this move? How does Abby Summers feel about this move? How does Abby Summers feel about Mbuemo's move? I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know.
Bro, I want to know what's going on because
I just want to know.
You're more closer with Spurs than anybody.
Hey, man.
Bro.
Hey, my guy's escaped. My guy's escaped hell. He's escaped Carrington.
A little bit of a slag. I became a total slag.
No, I do this because they're from it. Yeah, there you go. He's got to tell me how he's feeling about it. Bro. Still
I don't know.
There's no exclusive from me, bro. There's no exclusive from me. You lot are crazy. Exclusive? Nah.
I don't feel good, man.
Talk to me, man.
You know that scene in Marvel when Spider-Man looked at Tony Stark and he was about to disappear and he said, "Mr. Stark, I don't feel good." Yeah. That's the way I feel this morning right now, bro.
But then people saying not to worry though.
What do they believe in? Are they smoking crack?
Well, listen. This is just a bluff.
It's a bluff. You know the thing, KG. I'm not even worried about the news that I see. My problem is I don't trust us. It's not about what they're saying. It's like I do not trust us. The way Man United move in the transfer window is the way Rasmus move when it comes to scoring. I don't trust it. You don't know what to expect. You don't think they're gonna do it true. Like, why are we so shit? Like, seriously, when it comes to this transfer business dealing, because we were talking of go get Premier League proven, right? I just popped it up. Ryan Aït-Nouri, 31. It only costs them 31 million. Kirkev only costs that. Why are we the only one paying the Premier League tax when it comes to getting players within the Premier League?
Well, no, if you go in for players that everyone else wants, you're gonna catch yourself in a funny situation.
So wow.
So it's normal. Like when let's use Declan Rice as a perfect example. When Declan Rice is available, Arsenal said 100 million. Man City said, allow it. And they stepped back. But I'm saying when you go for a player that everyone wants, it changes.
Yeah, it changes, but then at the same time, okay, you won't go spend the crazy money like that. And that's what I was trying to say this morning with you and Owen, in terms of then can you trust the team? Can you trust the board? Can you trust whoever is making those decisions to say, you know what, okay, we're not going to overspend that 100 million. We're going to go look for another gem. There's another player that is going to fit into the structure, and you can actually count on them making a result.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm asking the people, who and for what price?
I don't know who. They get paid for that freaking job. I don't get paid for that.
No, but I'm saying that when the people are saying don't go to 70 million. If there is a bidding for 70 million, let's just imagine there is a bidding for 70 million, yeah?
Yeah.
Should Man United match it?
If there is a bid, I will say we should match it, but I will give you the caveat. I only have one caveat. Do you trust them that when the player comes, they're actually going to get a result with the player?
Say that again.
Okay, there's a bid, 70 million, no problem. When the player comes, when the player puts on that Man United jersey, do we have the infrastructure to get the best out of that player? I don't trust it.
But then, dude, that's like saying, you know, don't try because you could fail. That's the people that don't try because they could fail. The only way you'll know is if you try.
My G, once you get sucker punched too many times, sometimes you just want to lay on the floor, man. Like, seriously.
Hey, listen.
We've been getting...
What's that MJ quote about all the shots that he took, bro? Like, you have to take the shots.
You gotta take the shots.
Or you can say play safe and do nothing.
So let me put it back to you. Okay, 70 M's. Is it the best player we can get in that position for 70 M's?
Tell me someone that's better.
I
better than him?
I won't say I don't.
The ones that we're linked to Diblin, we're linked to Semenyo. Those are the last two that I heard in that position.
Okay. All right. And I hear you. So let me.
Better than what? Are they better than him?
So I know that my time is up, but let me put it back to you this way. When Bruno Guimaraes was moving from La Liga to come, right? When they went to Italian league to go and look for Tonali and brought him over, right? Do you think our people have done their own work to say, you know what? All right, Premier League proven, we get it, but what are the other alternatives to compare these with? Or are they also just going for the safe option, which is okay, high floor but low ceiling? Is that what they're doing?
I hear what you're saying about, but let's focus on the players that we have on the table already.
Okay.
The alternatives are Semenyo
Mhm.
and Diblin. Are they better than Mbuemo?
I will go with Mbuemo over both of those.
And that's where we are. And then I remember Southampton. Is it Southampton? They're saying something nonsense about that price. You still might have to pay. If you pay 65 for Diblin, would you prefer that than paying 70 for Mbuemo?
F no.
This is it. Like
Right.
that's and then people in the chat as well. If you ended up paying 65 or 65 for Semenyo, would you be happier than paying 70 for Mbuemo? If you're happy,
No, of course I will still go for Mbuemo. I'm just open, like, in all honesty, and I know scholars, man. Whoever saying scholar, I'm just a guy that is using my common sense. Okay, all I ask for, in all honesty, we need to be able to move smart. Like I still don't feel like, because yes, they got us some deals last summer. They brought in Delete and everybody like that, but none of those are still like, wow, this is the person that is taking you to the next level. They are yet to bring us any player that it would be like next level, and I'm yet to see them operating in that way.
Mbuemo could be that guy, but only time will tell. Big up, man. Yeah, so my thing is, just to give you lot to understand my position. I just feel that Mbuemo could be a transformative signing with Cunha. I think he would be good for us. That's it. And I think he's worth the money. Now, I don't know. I've got nothing to guarantee. There's no, how do you know? That's how I feel about the signing. Yeah, and he's that Prem proven thing, doing that at Brentford. I would like a bit of that personally. But yeah, I hope Man United do it, but we'll see. Yo. Sis.
What's good?
What are you telling me? What do you think about this one, man? Should Man United go match it if the deal is real?
I already think we overpaid for Cunha. That's just me. So
definitely not.
I'm definitely not going higher than 65.
Really?
Yeah. Nah, I voted in your poll. I'm not going higher than 65.
But then, so who would be your other option?
Huh? Bro, I think people keep forgetting we have players in our team. Like, we have players in our team. You asked that question just now, who's better than Mbuemo that we're looking at? We're forgetting we have Ahmad. We're forgetting we got Kobe. Like, those guys, before Mbuemo came on the scene and it was a discussion, everybody was like, yo, how we going to sell Kobe? Kobe's da-da-da-da-da. Now, all of a sudden, if we don't get Mbuemo, we don't got nobody. I don't understand. How does that work?
Got players in our team, though. You saw what happened to our team last season.
Bro, but I'm just saying, like, this fan base is so crackheaded that they see a new shiny toy and one time they're fighting for their players and they don't want us to sell players. The other day when the conversation was, let's sell Kobe, everybody's like, no, how are we going to sell Kobe? Why would we say he's this kind of player, he's that kind of player? So why? He can't play in the 10 anymore? He's not good enough for the 10? So now he's shit. He's shit. No, I'm asking you a question. I'm putting that towards you because I know that's one of your players.
Do I think Kobe's shit?
Yes.
No, I don't think Kobe's shit. I don't know if he's I think we need to add to it. I don't think Kobe
we do need to add to it. I'm not sitting here saying we don't, but to pay money money to continue the same way we've been going, where we're throwing money at players because clubs are like, we're not selling you for less than this amount or that amount. I'm constantly doing it. If we're trying to change the narrative, we got to start now. We got to hold out.
I hear you, sis, but who's your 210s in this?
Well,
in
we
the
have
best, in
we
the
have-
best, in
we
your
have-
best team right now with what we have, and with Konya being here,
we have Cunha.
and who next to him?
If we don't get Mbuemo, I would say Bruno would have to play the 10.
Okay. And then that means you want to go in and get some midfield. So what are you
And
buying?
yeah, and like I said in one of your shows, we still need a midfielder.
Are you getting 2 midfielders or just one?
One. I don't have a problem with
It'll be
Ugarte.
Bruno.
I'm not one of those people that have a problem with Ugarte. I don't have a problem with Ugarte.
So it'll be okay.
We
So
still need a striker. We still need a striker. So
you're going-
if we
so
don't
you're
get Gokares, I hear you guys talking about Osimhen, but we still need a striker. I'm not saying we don't need a striker. We do need a striker.
So what I've got is Ugarte. For you, this is the midfield 3. We still need one more player. It is Ugarte, Bruno, Cunha.
Right.
And that missing player.
Right. So if we don't get Mbuemo, we push Bruno back up to the 10 and we try to fill that midfield.
But do we feel that we have it? And do you think that's enough?
What do you mean? Enough for what, though?
Enough to not finish 15th?
I think so. With a striker? If we get a proper striker, KG, we need our problem last year was goals, bro. We had this dude up front just twerking. We need a striker, bro.
So, and if let's say, so now Gyökeres, same question I had before. Gyökeres' price is about 70 million. Yeah?
Right.
What happens if Arsenal, we put in 70, but Arsenal put in 75? Should we match it? Would you match it or would you leave it alone? Because it's too expensive.
I would pay for a striker before I pay for a 10.
Okay, so you would go over the odds when it but that's just not you don't see the 10s as an important position to fill.
We've got 6 million 10s on our teams. No.
Fair enough. All right, Riri, sis, big up.
Big up.
I disagree. I definitely disagree. I think when I look at the 10s that we have, I'm not like the 10s we have. Let me write them down. Cunha's the new one, but we have Kobe, Mason, Xerxes, and Bruno. But Bruno's playing deeper. So I'm going to say we got 3. I'm going to say we have 3 10s at the moment. We need more. We need more, man. We need something else. Bruno is, we need more. Ahmad, I see Ahmad as the wing back, unless I see Ahmad as a wing back personally. But hey, let me read any super chats if there's any more in here. No, I read everything. No, I haven't. You know when you gotta shake. Wait, hold on. You know when you gotta shake the bottle to get the last remnants. That's the sauce. In Mbuemo, we must get. I don't like getting fleeced. However, go band for band at 60 million plus 10, add 5 million in add-ons. 5 million player or 5 million club. That last bit I didn't understand. In Mbuemo's must get. I don't like getting fleeced. However, go band for band, 60 million plus 10 in add-ons. Cool. 5 million player or 5 million club. Good. Finally got that one. Reading comprehension low at La Reclasia. Alice didn't say it wasn't real. She just said she didn't believe it because it wasn't something Levy would do. Well, wrap up feels a way about it, so we just gotta trust what he's saying. Anyway, long time, Patrick. Good to see you.
Long time no see. I mean, what happened over the space of May, eh? That watch along, that went capiche. And then, you know, Sancho returning back to your club because we paid £5 million to just say get rid of him because he wanted 250 grand, the same amount as Manchester United. You knew this day was coming, KG.
Well,
you knew this day was coming.
Let's talk
and
about.
You got to play Anthony White wing.
And let's talk about spending 72 million on a goalkeeper and then selling him for 5. What happened there?
Let's talk about getting near the what about Tottenham going to do the double bubble on you?
What about getting to Club World Cup with Sanchez and saying that you still believe in Petrovic?
I believe in Petrovic. I'll back onto the fence on that one. I don't like Sanchez. I told you, I don't like Sanchez.
Well, he's gone to the Club World Cup, mate.
And well, it's all right. We'll have Jorgensen. You know, we're going to the Club World Cup, unlike you're in the Club World Championship.
Well, listen, I hear what you're saying right now, but then your team still looking for another goalkeeper. My team
has won the lot, mate. I'm sitting here calling.
You're
talk about Sancho, mate. 5 million quid back to use. Back to you for 5 million quid. That's all right. That's a cheeky bit of business. That goes well into the Save the Manchester United roof appeal.
Well, since I get the focus on Man United, but let's talk about Chelsea and stuff. And obviously, with everything you've done now, are you not going to challenge next season? Going to win the league?
No.
Oh, really? After $1 billion spent?
Yeah, after $1 billion spent, we're still not going to do anything.
That's interesting. So, what was it going to take for you lot to win?
If we have sporting directors that actually know how to sign players instead of signing kids, then yeah.
Oh, so your problem is you don't have a sporting director?
We don't have a proper sporting director. We have 2 bozos.
But then, have you ever had a serious sporting director? Ain't that always been an issue of contention at Chelsea?
Marina Granovskaya, that was the most serious one we had before Bowley took over.
And then who did that?
Peter Kenyon, that was another one.
Who did that person bring in?
Oh yeah, one quick thing I wanted to say. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Talk of the Chelsea, you can do.
Oh, wow, you got a YouTube channel?
Yes, I have got a YouTube channel. The first video came up today about the FIFA Club World Cup and transfer news. Talk of the Chelsea.
Sorry,
congratulations.
I'm actually really happy about that. Talk of the Chelsea.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Talk of the Chelsea.
Hey, is our captain, are you going to allow our captain to have a show on there? Or do you reckon he...
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who's going to be my next few people.
How can he overlook El Caps? I don't know. Hey, drop the link in the chat so people can go subscribe. Well done, Patrick.
Will do. By the way, Captain, all the allegations of you supporting Manchester United, that's why you're not going on the show, mate. And all these allegations of you supporting Manchester United, that's why.
Oh, no, man. No, man. Bro. That's out of order, bro. El Caps is just trying to support his team in peace, bro. El Caps can't catch a break.
Well, that's his life.
Bro, life is dark, bro.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Bro,
man, you know when they say support Chelsea, I can't do it.
He's got space, bro. He's got a brand new channel and he's got minutes. He's got space for El Caps to be up there doing his thing, bro. Man said, I don't know what the schedule's looking like at the moment.
Nah, bro. Man said, I can't trust you, bro. You might come on there and start defending Man United. I can't trust you, bro.
Man said, with all the, bro, the channel's brand new, bro. Anyway, let's move on to us. Talk to me. What are you thinking?
First of all, I want to clarify the super chat for my membership earlier on. I was just saying that in terms of the 10 million add-ons, I would split it between his personal performance, so what he does, because you can't always control what the club will do. So at least just to sweeten the deal for those guys, say 5 million will be based on what he does, but the other 5 must be on the overall team performance, because at the end of the day, we're bringing him in to contribute to what we're doing. Okay. That's how I would formulate this.
So achievable add-ons.
Yeah. Because look, at the end of the day, the message from Brentford has always been we just want money. They just want some form of guarantee that we're getting money somehow, some way. So we don't have to say he has 70 up front. We just say, yo, he has 60. The other 10, he has to work for it. That's
Are
it.
they gonna go for that? Would they go for that if like
It still makes up 70, bro. Like even Mbuemo will look at them like, bro, what are you guys doing? They trying. Like meet them halfway, bro. I'll do my thing. If you think I'm that good, if you think I'm that cold, I'll get you the other 10.
yeah,
That's
that's
what I'm
true.
saying.
That kind of it makes sense. It makes sense. I just Man United, you know what it is, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got the stamina for a drawn out window, especially with the season that we had. I'm definitely trying to relax and chill and be like, just waiting for the signings to come. But if we miss out on certain targets with the season that we've had, even though I'm not sure about Amram, I need him to get the best that he can get so we can, really be excited about next season.
I hear you, KG. And look, I might get him bent. I might.
Yeah.
But we have to walk a fine line between getting the player and getting fleeced. Because I think both things can be true in the sense that we need to get the player, but we
Yeah.
can't keep moving like people's personal bank accounts. I think that's the other worry that people have is that whenever Man United are involved, I mean, look at the Nketike or whatever his name is deal. I don't think we're involved, bro. I just think they threw our name in to say, hey, look, these guys that always pay people money are involved. So you guys better pay the money. I just think it's always convenient that when our club is involved, that okay, let's add a premium, which okay, it's fine, but we have to somehow teach people that it's not fine. We're not your
But
personal
don't we have big issues? Like I'm with you on that. You know when you're trying to send a message, we're 15. We need better players. Everyone was saying that the players are shit, and now we're saying no. We need to send a message. That means you have to be able to suffer with what you have to send that
No,
message.
you
Are
need
you
to be
ready to
able
suffer
to
again next
walk
season?
away, bro, is what it is. And we just need to determine when that point is, because let's hypothetically say we put down 70 like Spurs, and then Spurs goes okay 75. Now we're just, what are we doing, KG? You know what I'm saying? Because they can't do that. That's what a bidding war is. Because like they're not going to offer him the wage that we're offering. That's for damn sure. They can't do that, bro. The wage thing and the fact that Mbuemo wants to play for us is the edge that we have over over Spurs at the moment. But it's just funny to me because Ed Woodward and Co used to do exactly what we want in this situation, which was pay the money, and we didn't like it. These other guys are not trying to pay the money,
When
and we're not
everyone's
happy.
like, you lot are going too far. Like you lot acting like we're saying pay them 300. 300k.
No, I'm not.
Like, Ed Woodward was doing the 280s. Like the deal Casemiro's on, Ed Woodward just did that.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the wages,
for a-
KG. I'm talking about the prices that the clubs want, because at some point we got fed up with just giving everybody what we want. But now that people want money, we're saying give it to them. It just seems like no matter how we move as the club, fans are going to,
We're gonna complain unless we get quality.
Yeah, like
We're
there's
gonna
no
complain if
happy
there's quality. But if there's quality, we're not complaining. If he hits the ground running, do you think anyone's gonna talk about his price?
KG, our club.
Wait, hold on. If he hits the ground running, do you think people are gonna talk about the price?
KG, this is not the Liverpool. This is Man United we're talking about. And I'm talking about
big up, bro.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
This is Manchester 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 United we're talking about. Uriel.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Talk to me, man. What are you telling me, man? What do you think we should be doing right now, man?
Listen, man, it's all about perspective, bro. I have two options.
Go
I
ahead.
don't mind matching Mbuemo, but I don't think we should overpay just because of banter. And then the second option to me is Bruno is a better 10 than he is a 8. So let's say we don't want to match Mbuemo. I'll put Bruno in the 10 like Riri said, but then I would invest in two proper midfielders, bro. Like when I say proper midfielders.
That's not Ugarte.
No, Ugarte is not a footballer. I'll get 2 proper midfielders. Like I
Like
told you
who?
about that Stiller guy. You have that Kamara guy from Senegal.
How
You got
much?
Wharton. You got Edison.
Wharton. How
Yeah,
much Wharton?
I would say 50 to 60 for Wharton.
50 to
Uh,
60 for Wharton.
yeah. I'll get Douglas Luiz, who wants to leave Juventus, who was at Villa. We there's a recipe for building a proper midfield there. Then we support the 2 10s, Cunha and Bruno. I agree with Riri to the sense that we have 10s who can come off the bench. I just don't think the 10s that we have are starters, which is why I wanted Mbuemo. It's not that they're completely trash. They're just not starters to me.
How much for this player here?
Stiller. So Stiller is 40 to 50. The only disadvantage with Stiller is that he's heavily linked to Madrid because of Xavi Alonso. So listen, these guys can throw names out, bro. There's deals that can be made there. We just have to. It depends on what we want to do. We definitely need a striker, but for the 10s, I'm not too
Hey, I'm
pressed
letting
if we
you
don't
know,
get
yeah,
Mbuemo.
Wharton, the same Wharton playing in Europe. Wharton's not 50 million, bro. Just raise that price.
KG, it's about how you're going to negotiate for the player. That's all it is, because we can use a lack of minutes as an excuse. We can use the fact that he comes off the bench a lot, and we can just test the waters, man. Like everybody's saying, Baliba is over 100 and something mil. That's just us as fans because we value the player. Did Brighton say they want that for him? So we have to see
How
what's
much
up
did
with
Brighton? But go and think about what Brighton sold their players for. What
that.
did
Is true, but I'm just saying we don't know. We don't know. So until we know, we can just all here speculate. Like we can always say, like,
Brighton said for their centre back that Newcastle wanted, run the money up. Show me my money. Now they're gonna see Man United pull up and they're gonna give us the good price.
then this is where I say if the play is valued at KG, we get him, bro. We need the players. If Baleba is £100 million player, we get him.
Now you're spending 100 million on Baleba.
I said if he's a valued at that, and that's the real value of the player, not Brighton's value. If that's the value of the player.
Okay, Baleba, how much are you paying him? How much would you buy him for?
So based on current market value, I would say age, profile, talent, future, prospect, I would spend 75 to 80 for him. And I'll put him on, like, I don't know how much he's on, maybe 150 a week. And then we build from there, bro. We build a midfield. For me, the whole spine of the team needs to be rebuilt. I wanted that Garcia guy, but Barcelona got him. We can get we're gonna get the Chetelier from Lille, but they want 70 million, so we're not gonna get him anymore. But we need a proper keeper. I would definitely get a centrals.
It's beyond me, actually. I think it's Charles.
You.
Unmute yourself. How much did he say these players are for? Because I feel like my head is
Man
getting
said
crazy.
Watson was 60 million. He mentioned
He said
170
Baleba was
million.
what, 70 million or something.
Broski, like, you see all these numbers, yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. You know, we have.
Okay, so hold on, Charles. You know, I'm not gonna go too hard on Charles because I actually respect some of Charles's opinions.
Yeah.
And I don't wanna, go at him on the mains. But Charles, how much is Wharton worth to you?
To me,
yeah,
Broski,
Crystal Palace, bro.
With the injuries, I don't know. I might pay 50, Broski, for Wharton.
And how much did I say, KG?
How much? But how much will Palace? Charles,
how much Palace would want?
How much?
But we don't know, and that's what I'm saying. Palace
we
didn't
do,
say
we
anything.
do,
We know.
Relax. Come on, stop it. We are Man United. We already know. Any deal we're walking into now, yeah, for a Prem player that is in the spotlight, even a little bit, nothing less than 70. Nothing less than 70. And that's for a kid that has injury issues, and we've only really seen for a season and a half. Come on, brother. Like, I know he's a good player, but the grass ain't always greener at the other clubs, bro. Somebody else
All
would
right,
have
cool.
tried to
All
ring
right,
fence.
so I gave you like four options.
What's Brighton saying? What's Brighton saying for Baleba?
250 million with 20 million add-ons, 75% sell-on fee. They want your house, they want your car, they want your mom's car, they want everything, bro. Are you mad? Listen, nah, bro, don't even try it.
All right, then we scrap Baleba.
Bro, man said they want your car, they want your. Brighton. I don't know about Brighton. Only one United. And your kids. Bro, only one United. Welcome.
Hello, mate.
How you doing? What's going on? You alright?
I'm loving the fact that you tore me apart a few days ago, and now I'm just literally sitting here watching you lose it again Mbuemo.
Only
No,
one
man.
United. Rob, we told you about saying you're not United, mate. You're not the United, mate. We told you already. Told you already. Yeah. We said that you're not allowed to call yourself United after this. I kept this one just in case. Bro, FA Cup finalist parade. Get out. And people turned up. Come on. There's levels, bro. Don't do this. You better just say, man, United is the real United. And that's it. That's it. Anyway, the
I can't know.
You know it though. Come on, man. You know it, like
no, man.
Bro, Rob, we've learned come on, Rob. You're better than this. Rob.
Feels like I'm having a counselling session here.
I will never forget this, Rob. I'm yet to tell True Geordie about this man. A parade for runners up. Nah.
I think I want to talk about today, man. You know, going after Mbuemo, then he wants to go Spurs.
Because why don't you lot put in a bid? You lot got 70 million buying it. You lot got 70 million, surely.
Pretty careful. We're going after what's his name? That Brighton forward.
No, but wouldn't you go after a player like, if it's the one United, surely you can't pick like Spurs over Newcastle.
No, you can go Spurs, man. I don't mind if you go Spurs.
Any one of your main targets?
He was, but then he wanted to go your lot, so we pulled out. You know, we got to help the second United in the league. Well, third if we include Leeds.
So where's your Mbuemo bit? That's what I'm saying. It's a bit weird. So he realized that we were bigger than you, and Spurs are bigger than you. Surely
you offered more money than us. Like
No.
we weren't willing to offer the money you wanted.
Oh, how much did we offer?
I read like 250. He wanted like 250, and you were willing to match.
So a Newcastle offering him 250?
No, we were willing to offer him, I think, 130.
Wait, sorry. Our Spurs offered him 250?
I don't know how much Spurs are offering, to be fair.
Oh, really?
Not gonna
So
lie.
you don't know how much Spurs are offering him, but then you know that we offer 250. That's suspicious, isn't it? Don't you think?
That's the thing. The thing, I think I want you guys to do well, man. You got Cunha.
Get out. Bro, man knows how much we offered, but oh man. What's going on today, bro? Let me talk to I'm gonna bring in the ops as the last two, but I'm gonna talk to Josh and then bring in the ops, Condino and Solomon, and that's it. Yo.
How you doing, bro?
I'm just here, man. Again, I got Newcastle fans telling me that we offer 250. Apparently, Spurs must offer 250 as well. Or it must be different because it's not us. But the floor's yours. What do you think? What should we do?
I feel like a lot of this is smokescreen. I just feel like a lot of this is smokescreen. We need to just wait for United to go in and do their thing. All they need to do is send in their second bid. Don't worry about this PowerPoint, by the way. It's coming back. I will bring it back. And I will show you guys an updated version, bro. I'll bring an updated version. But I feel like a lot of this is smokescreen anyway. United just need to go in and do their job with the second bid. And I think we'll sign Mbuemo. My thing is, the only way we don't sign him is if United walk away. Will we ever know whether they walk away or not? I'll wait for, Romano or Ornstein to bring in some kind of conversation, and then maybe we'll know. But
Charles said something in the chat. He said
I feel like we need to understand something going on right now. I want to thank Yo for bringing it to my attention. AS Monaco have just submitted a 2-year offer to La Pioche. I feel like we can hijack it. I feel like a light 3-year contract will be looking good. Will be looking good. midfield problem sorted. We'll get the best Bruno. Think of it, fam. Bruno. Gee.
Hey, Josh.
Are you mad? What are we doing here? Like, what is
Just
this?
say you can't.
Oh, what wages are we giving to these people, bro? Like, stop this conversation. And I'm fed up of these ops as well. Whenever a Chelsea guy comes on here, they're talking about Chelsea this, Chelsea that. We're going to do this player, that player. I mean, like, there's no ambition, bro. Ask them what they want to do. The other guy who came on here, his channel's name is Up the Chelsea. Fucking name it Up the Chest, bro. Like, talk of the chest. Like, where's the chest?
Oh my God!
Show me
He
some
said
chest, bro.
Chest.
Talk off the chest, bro. Whatever the channel is called. Like,
Oh my
God! All these guys want to just come and talk about what we're doing. Sancho this, Sancho that. Bro, I'm getting fed up of these guys. They have no chest. All they want to come in here and do is win the transfer window. And then they want to pretend like Arsenal, like they just want to take part. So fucking talk of the chest, bro. Like rebrand the channel. That's all I'm going to say.
What kind of crash out? Bro, Josh, I didn't see this. I didn't even see you crash it out.
Bro, I was listening in peace. And then this guy is just going on and he's like,
shit.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about, bro? Look, I'm just waiting for this window. I swear, bro. I swear. Every time a Chelsea man comes on here, and they start talking shit.
And they never back it with the real talk, though.
Bro, you ask them what they want to do, and they're like, "Oh, we won you in the transfer window." That's all they want to do. Chelsea shit, man. That's my thing, though. I just think a lot of this is smoke screen.
Smoke screen, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this smoke screen. I think the window needs to reopen on Monday. That's when it opens. So let's see what happens. I think wait for the second bid. I'm not listening to any 70 million from Spurs or whatever until Ornstein or Fabrizio comes in and says something. So let's see. That's why I am.
Listen, I like that from you. You know, you're saying stay relaxed, don't get moved, wait until like something will happen. You're saying.
Yep, the money is there. We've only paid how much for Cunha? How much was the first installment? 21 million?
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, just all we need, we have the money, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be there. I think 50, the second bid, the first bid never works. I've never seen the first bid work in any case. So, the second bid is obviously supposed to be 50 to 55 mil with another 5 million add-ons or 10 million add-ons in bonus, depending on his performances. So, 50 is pretty okay. Like, just wait for the window to open. Let Fabo Ornstein come out and say something. I think we can do this. We can do it. If you don't do it, United is only walking away. That's the difference.
Wicked. Big up, bro. All right, the final call. Yo, sorry you lot calling in. It's too late. Francesco, AJ, Razzie. I'm gonna be live tonight though. I'm doing a show this evening. It's the NBA. So yeah, pull up. We'll have like conversation goes all over the place. Cundinho, Solomon.
KG, what's up?
What's going on, man? Talk to me, man. Everyone's moving. Even now, they're saying Spurs are trying to move. Are you looking at the situation saying Arsenal should be trying to do something right now?
KG, do you know do you know what is happening now at the moment? I'm relaxing from the from last season. Honestly, I don't want anybody to stress my life. You see, whatever Arteta wants to do, Naim Sabi. But if he doesn't win anything next season, now my sweat, now my cost will kill him. Now my cost will finish him. Honestly, now my cost go finish him. Honestly, KG, I'm tired. This guy has you know, this guy has shown me Pepe. What can I do, KG? Am I supposed to be like? What am I supposed to do? Do you know how many humiliation we have gone through as Arsenal fan at the moment? Do you know how many humiliation we don't go as Arsenal fan?
So why are you relaxing? Shouldn't you be doing something to tell your club to start something?
Yeah. Wait, KG, wait. You said I should not relax. Okay, KG. When Liverpool that came first, that won the league, you know, Liverpool that came, they bought players. Man City that we said as dropped, they have bought players. In fact, uncountable. In fact, the way I am now, I'm scared of Man City than Liverpool because the way Man City is moving in the market, they're actually moving mad. So Can you imagine us now that came second? You know, distant second, though. We have not done anything. And then they are telling me they are bidding for Sesko, they are bidding for Eucharist. See, don't worry now. I know I cannot shout. Let me recover from the downfall of last season. I never recover. KG, I have not recovered. I have not recovered. So I am not. If they like, they should go and buy Stanley Wambali. I don't care. If they buy Stanley Wambali, buy Victor. I don't care. Even if they like, make them buy Boniface. I don't care. At the moment, what I want is let season start and he starts winning. If he doesn't win, I go Ogun State, go swear for that.
Not Ogun State, bro. Solomon,
no, KG, now what do you expect?
no. Bro, relax. Don't let Arteta. This is his last season. If it doesn't work out, apparently, this is his last season. If it doesn't work out, let me hear what this. Look at this guy's bed. Has he done it?
No, I'm doing my socks. I'm doing them together. I'm doing my socks.
Your bed.
I'm doing my socks. I've been doing this all day. I'm just doing them together.
You've been doing your socks all day.
Yes, I've been doing my socks. Mate, I'm bored and unemployed. What do you expect me to do? There's nothing else to do. I do my bed, do my socks. There's nothing else to do. Can we stop being obsessed? Man, it's long, man. I have to pair them up. It's long.
Why is there a towel? Why is there two towels hanging off the bed?
One's for my face, one's for my hair, and then I've got another
shouldn't it be folded and put somewhere more
it's folded,
correct?
look, it's folded. Whatever. Come on, stop acting like an uncle, man. Stop acting like an uncle.
Go back. It's not folded.
I came here to have like footballing conversations.
And there's too much behind your chair as well. How much debris have you got behind your chair?
I have a jacket and a hoodie.
Can you just remove the jacket and hoodie from your chair?
Oh, come on, stop being such a like a Karen uncle, man. You're acting like such a Karen uncle. Relax, man. Come on, it's always the bed, the room.
Like 7 towels on the fan behind you as well.
You sound like my mom. You sound like my mom. Your room's a mess. Blah, blah, blah. No one's here, man. No one's here. I have no guests coming. I don't care. I don't care.
Bro.
I don't care.
You never know, bro. That light arranged marriage as well, bro. That could happen, bro. If she pulls up,
I've got arranged marriages. People are offering me, man. I just need to get a job, man. I win.
Are you ready for marriage, bro? You're not ready for marriage.
I've got the British passport, mate. All I need is I've got the British passport and I've got the Dutch passport. They can take. That's the offer. That's the offer. That's the offer. That's the offer, man. That's the offer. Oh my God. And I give them a Quran. I give them a Quran, and that's it. Yeah.
2 passports in the Quran. Nigga, that's
2 passports in the Quran.
Can't even. No, I'm not gonna. I won't lie. 2 passports.
I don't want no gold digger. I can't lie. I don't want no gold digger, man. It's called a dowry or a meher. You know. They see the trend. All of these women, most of these women want 10K, 15K. 20K. Get out of here, man. I'm not giving you 10, 15K. Now you can ditch me, break off the engagement. No thanks. It's your right. It's your right to have 10K, whatever you want. That's your insurance policy. But I ain't on that line.
No. Listen, do you know what? I apologize. I'm not in the best of mood in it. And hurt people.
Everyone seems to rush me every single time.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. I just want to. It's my fault, bro.
Mate, I'm on antidepressants. My head is pounding today. I'm bored. I couldn't go gym. I couldn't go mosque because I'm unwell today. I'm sweating my bollocks off. I've got a fan in front of me.
Hey, no, go on, cook my teeth.
I only came here just to blow
my
up teeth. I came here not on a trolling vibe. But the thing is, I just
cook, man, because I feel like
I'm bored, mate. And big up Riri. She gave me advice that she's like, bin off your friends who expect you to come to your pub and they keep on spilling drinks all over you and spilling drinks all over you.
Bin them, bro. Bin them.
Yeah, I've been chatting to them.
On a road though, yeah. I heard you say, look, like on the arranged thing, but the room's got to be tidy for the arranged situation.
Yeah, I do it. I've been doing organized. My dad's asked me to do the socks because he needs it for work, and that's it. I was doing it all day, but man, they're all messed up. So I'm taking them bit by bit because they're different sizes and stuff. They're all different sizes, so that's why it's taking me so long. And plus, I'm bored. I can't go for a walk because I'll get freaking
Open the windows, though. Open the window at least.
Bro, everyone keeps on having a go at me. Oh, the light's too bright, the outside and stuff like that. So it's either I tell them the light is too dark, too light, the curtains, the bed. What is it then?
Yeah, seriously, tell people to.
I'm 25 years.
I don't even care about swearing.
I'm not rude. I'm not trying to get rude. If I'm gonna get rude to someone, I expect it back. I'm not rude.
No,
I'm not rude.
No one. It don't matter, bro.
I can't swear. I can't swear. It's very un-Islamic for me to swear at people. It's un-Islamic.
Use the other one then. Fudge off.
Fudge off. Nah. I can't be rude to people. I treat how I want to be treated.
Like this. No one can.
I treat how I want to be treated. Simple as.
No, bro. Tell them this. Hey, listen, I'm a big man. I'll do my bed when I want. That's what you got to tell them, bro.
No. Big up you, Kev, though. But seriously, that's how my friend was calling. My friend was calling me. That's why I was on mute and I turned off my camera. My friend was calling me and it was taking me.
Well, I tried. Well, you wasted the time, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know if I gave you good advice. Listen, Kunz. See, when I'm in idiot mode like this, it's best just leave me alone. But tell them, man, I'm just gonna say something stupid, man. Oh, the things I'm thinking in the show. Kunz, on a serious though, no one can tell you what to do, bro. Nothing better than a dowry. How could he say such a... And no, you're good. No, and you won't be Kevin.
That's not red pill. That's not red pill. That's not red pill. Mate, that's not red pill. That's not red pill. Relax. Don't. I'm not on some Myron Gaines, Andrew Tate.
Bro,
Come on, relax.
There are 2 passports in the Quran, bro. That's red pill, bro.
That's not
bro.
No,
You said you're gonna give her
no. She has the right to reject it. It's not her right.
What do you bring to the table? You said 2 passports.
2 passports. If I marry a woman from abroad, yeah.
Yeah. Man said, what do you bring to the table? 2 passports, babes. When I go downstairs and show my missus the passport, is she mad? I'm gonna do that now. That's my next story. Do you know how valuable I am after I've got one of these? 2 passports, inshallah, now make me roti. We know we doesn't matter. I listen to this man. Now I want to be straight.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You're cheap.
No, he said. Oh, I'm good.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb.
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.